My favorite review of this site says that sometimes I cut away just to screaming. And yeah, I love screaming. I love movies where people scream. Probably the best screaming movie of all time is 1977's Alucarda.
Alucarda, for God's sake! Alucarda, stop it, please!
A nunsploitation vampire Mexican horror exorcist-inspired film about two girls who become possessed by Satan, the source of many My Life of the Thrill Kill cult samples.
And this is what the devil does. And this is what the devil does.
This is a movie filled with so much screaming, it upset my dog. It's directed by Juan Lopez Montezuma. He was close with Alejandro Jodorowsky, and some claim that he was the cameraman for El Topo. So you should expect something a little stranger than your average horror film. In a Mexican convent and orphanage, a new girl named Justine arrives. She becomes close with another orphan named Alucarda, who was born in a mysterious barn, maybe evil before this movie even starts. In fact, she often appears in this film out of the shadows, always filled with menace and questioning everyone's faith. While the two girls, whose relationship is, I was going to say nearly sexual, it's totally sexual, play in the forest, they discover a band of gypsies in the barn where Alucarda was born. They, of course, open a casket and unleash Satan, which is what you do, who possesses them. They take part in an orgy where the literal goat-headed one shows up, which is only stopped when Sister Angelica prays for Jesus to intervene. The watch conducting the ritual is struck down, and the girls are taken away. The title card comes up telling us this is the end of part 1. I stood up and cheered at this point. I was home alone. I love title cards. I love chapters. Justine and Alucarda start questioning every mass, and every once in a while decide to praise Satan out loud.
Satan, 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 our Lord and Master, I acknowledge thee as my God and Prince. I promise to serve and obey thee as long as I shall live. I renounce the other God and all the saints.
Don't listen to them! Don't listen to them!
Questioning the faith of every member of the convent, Father Wazarda says, you know what, it's time for an exorcism, as you would expect.
A heliophobic demon. That's a 6th category devil who hates light. He acts at night when the shadows protect him. We have to destroy him in order to free the girls. We must prepare an exorcism.
Oh my God!
This one cost Justine her life. Alucarda is saved at the last minute by Dr. Ozek. Claudia Brooke, who also appeared in Del Toro's Kronos, and also plays the hunchback who led the women into the forest. Now, Alucarda discovers a new love interest, the doctor's daughter, Daniela. See, Alucarda isn't done. She needs revenge. So she possesses a nun and sets her on fire.
Alucarda! The gore!
Father Wazarda beheads her, and the entire monastery must self-flagellate to prepare themselves to fight the devil. Justine's body has disappeared, and it shows up in the barn. You know that barn, the one where Alucarda was born. When they open it, it's filled with blood, and she emerges as a vampire. While Alucarda kills everyone else, Sister Angelica attempts to save Justine. The doctor tries little spurts of holy water, but it's not enough. He barely escapes with his life, while the sister pays the ultimate price. Only Angelica's dead body can stop Alucarda, who screams. I mean, a misnomer. This movie is non-stop screaming. This is the height of the scream, but if you watch this, I mean, prepare yourself. I mean, this is less dialogue than screaming.
God the Father commands thee.
You know how I get evangelical about movies? I mean, you listen to the podcast, right? Alucarda is one of those movies, from the sets to the clothes, why young nuns are dressed like mummies, bloody mummies, dirty, bloody mummies for most of the movies beyond me, to the acting, to the sound design, to just plain weirdness of it all. There's never been a movie quite this strange. And with the movies I've seen, that's a real achievement. But man, I love Alucarda. Send me an email, bnsaboutmovies@gmail.com. Let's talk about it. Come to the website, bnsaboutmovies.com. You know what? I'd love if you rated the show. You know, I don't want to be the guy selling you your car. Please give me a 5. But, you know, rate it, share it with your friends, write a review. Give me some constructive criticism. I'll work on it. You know, like maybe don't have so much screaming.